Hi, and welcome to another Deacon Baldy's cocktail video where we don't use nice equipment and we don't edit. So if it's not right on the first try, the video is just 15 minutes long. So we're gonna do a new series. One of the things I really love in life is cocktail books, as you can see here. These are some of my favorites. The problem with all of these books and most cocktail books is when I make a recipe and maybe there's some weird syrup or some perishable ingredient in it, there's no way to find all the drinks that use that specific ingredient. It just sends you to the recipe for that one ingredient. And then you end up getting bored and the thing goes bad, and that's irritating to me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce a perishable ingredient, in this case a honey ginger syrup, and then every week we'll give you guys a new recipe to use with that ingredient. That way it doesn't go bad, you can keep things fresh. Or if you just really like one of the recipes, you just stick to that one. So let's get started. This is a honey ginger syrup. You're gonna need a blender. It's just the easiest way to do it. So in the blender, we're gonna do a cup of water. If you're worried about it going bad really quickly, use boiling water. It'll help a little bit, but I'm not really that concerned about it because we're about to shoot 6 videos and we're gonna use it all. We're also gonna do about a cup of ginger. It's not really important to dice any particular way. It's all gonna get blended to hell anyway. Also, some of you have vermouth in your pantry. Vermouth is wine, and wine goes bad. So you got about 6 weeks on vermouth until it starts going bad. After that, just throw it away. Put a date on your vermouth when you buy it. Also, don't buy big bottles of vermouth. Just buy the little 375 milliliter ones. They won't go bad as quickly. And you'll end up throwing less away. Unless you just really, really like vermouth. In which case, power to you. So, got about a cup of ginger there. I'm gonna dump that right in the blender. Yeah, my hands touched it, but it's mine, I don't care. And then we're gonna do, usually I just do an even cup of honey. But we're gonna try it with a cup and a half, because I think the ginger juice that's in the ginger that we're gonna pulverize is gonna lower the sweetness. And I wanna see what a thicker ratio does. If it's not right, I'll tell you in the next video. So we're gonna do like a cup and a half of honey. The better the honey, the better the syrup will be, but good honey is really expensive and I'm cheap. So, you know, there's that. All right, the honey's gonna go in the blender. Is that even in the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So that's gonna go in. If you have one of those plunger measuring cups, this would be a great time to use it. But I don't.
We did.
We did, it broke. Okay.
I think a kid broke it.
Well, we have 5 of them. Something's always breaking. All right, and we're gonna buzz this for a minute, which means you guys get to sit here for a minute. Not really, it's not gonna take that long. Cool, and that's it. We don't even have to heat it up. It's great. It's one of my favorite syrups to make because it's such a hysterical low amount of effort. It's faster than simple syrup, which doesn't even make sense to me. Pick your container of choice. I like these. No, it's not dirty. It's just well loved. And then we're just gonna strain this out. If I was doing this at the bar or for the bar or, you know, in a place that I actually cared about what people thought about the syrup, I'd strain it through a coffee filter. But this is my house and I don't care, so. I'm not gonna make you guys watch that whole thing. I'm just gonna let it strain a little slow. But that's it, that's honey ginger syrup. And we're gonna make 6 cocktails with this. We're gonna do some stuff with scotch. We're gonna do some stuff with gin. We're gonna do some stuff with bourbon. We're gonna use apple juice at one point, which I'm really excited about. But this is a great syrup, especially for the fall. It's great in hot toddies. It's great for mules. It's great for just making soda with. I'm a huge fan. One thing you can do if you're worried about it keeping longer is go ahead and use boiling water in it, and also drop in like a shot of vodka or an ounce of vodka in this. That'll help keep the shelf life. You should be able to keep it good in the fridge for a couple weeks. You can always freeze it, which is always a great option. So I'll see you guys next week, and we're gonna make I'm not sure which cocktail, but it's gonna be dope.